What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Jordan Starks Road to the Show on MLB The Show 17. Now, this episode is a lot shorter than normal and way different because I am recording this commentary after the fact. When I was recording this episode for today, I realized at the end that my audio was only about 2 seconds long, so I have no live commentary for this. So I've put together an edited episode of Jordan Starks. This will be the only video of this kind, hopefully. And I'll make sure that next time the audio for my commentary is actually recording. But we pick up, of course, with Jordan Starks, who is crushing AA play right now. A healthy 6-game hitting streak, and 2 games in a row with the home run. Now, this team was struggling for a while. We lost for an entire week straight. We're trying to get things back on track, as Jordan here flies out to deep right center. And early on in this game, we fall behind again. But Jordan Starks, you know, eventually he'll get going, and that'll help the offense get some production. Now, we haven't been scoring the big runs as of late, although Starks is still doing his part. He gets on to third base in this trip after a double to left field, but unfortunately, San Antonio cannot drive him home. In the field, Jordan has been much improved as of late, making plenty of spectacular plays and having around 40 games in a row now without an error. How about this play? Lunging to his left, rolling over to make the clean throw onto first base. Back to the box though, San Antonio, no runs and just a couple of hits, as Jordan has this go off the second baseman's glove, and his newfound speed allows him to beat out the throw and reach second base. Bases loaded later, and a blooper falls into left field. Now, we won't test the throw here. San Antonio gets one back. That's all we get. So 7-1 later, 2-1 in the 7th inning here. Not looking like San Antonio has a good chance to do anything here, but Jordan Starks sends another one back and gone. 3 games in a row now with the home run. This one nets him 40 points. This went a long way. 400 plus feet the other way, way up there. Saying hi to the mountains there in the background and crossing the street. Not too bad right there. 424 feet on Starks' 25th home run. And from 7-1, we came back to make it 7-6. And Jordan had a chance to tie it in the 8th inning with 2 down, but a fastball freezes him. A low fastball, Jordan goes down looking, and then on to the 9th inning. 7-6 it remains, and another tough play here for Jordan. Again, to his left, getting to his feet with perfect form. This is great defense here by Jordan. Unfortunately, defense will not score you points in baseball. No pick sixes here. And San Antonio drops another one. So on to our next game against Frisco, as we continue to put on a show here on defense. That's been all the fans have really had to cheer about lately. We were like 5-20 at home or something ridiculously bad. And Jordan continues to make these tough plays look quite easy. Another great one here. Jordan Starks really figuring things out at shortstop. We eventually do tack on a couple runs, and Starks hits a line drive into center field to continue this hitting streak, which was around 10 games at this point. With 2 on, a ground ball to third, and an awkward throw here pulls the second baseman off the bag, and they end up getting nothing. So bases juiced. Another ground ball this time. Routine, they do not make the mistake, and San Antonio can't add any runs. On to the 7th, still tied, and the control here allowing Mr. Starks to get ahead in the count. 2-0, and a base hit into right, putting runners on first and second. San Antonio with 2 down, and a ground ball. Great play at third base, and the throw on target. We lose this game again. It's become all too frequent lately. We're just losing all sorts of games. This team was so good earlier this year. I don't really know what has happened for this team to struggle so much now, but you know that Tulsa fan and Drillers Forever are loving this. Now again, Drillers has been saying that the 20-game hitting streak is when it starts to count. So we were around halfway there at this point. Gonna upgrade some power here. Might have some Some help there from the extra power to continue on the hitting streak, and the contact goes up as well, making Starks a 70 overall. Check out that home record, 5-13. Best average in baseball, worst ERA. In the live commentary, I called us the New Orleans Saints of AA baseball. Only now it had seemed our offense had lost a lot of their juice. But Starks here continues the hitting streak, and drives in a run. Then Thomas Good deep to right. However, that fence is a little too far back and Starks could not score. Into the field, we had our top pitcher on the mound today, Kyle Woodson. So I have to play good defense behind him. And even with the runner there sliding through the base, we end up making a nice play here. Good job by the second baseman getting the job done. And back to the batter's box now. 1-0 San Antonio as Starks again deep the other way. That is gone. Starks driving in the first 3 runs of the day for San Antonio. Someone had to turn this offense around. Why not Jordan? Launching his 26th home run on the season. And then Corpus Christi came back and put 5 on the board against our ace and took him out after 4 1/3 innings. Fantastic. San Antonio again trailing. Jordan has to do this all on his own. Off the pitcher, barehanded by the third baseman. Come on. Starks is hitting well. He can't be the one getting unlucky at the same time. So Corpus Christi takes this game. Another loss for San Antonio. Starks drives in all 3 runs in this game. And on to the next one now. Paul Clemens. Lots of strikeouts, low ERA. Is this the time for San Antonio to get back on track? Well, how about a little double play action here? Routine 4-6-3. No errors in around 40 games or so for Jordan Starks. And at the plate, the hit streak continues. Down the line for extra bases. Rattling around at the wall. Runner rounds third, and Jordan, after hesitating, goes to third himself. And dives in ahead of the throw. An RBI triple for Jordan Starks. Not too many of those. I believe this is maybe his 2nd or 3rd triple of the entire season. Those points spent on speed are beginning to pay off. Later in the game, Starks reached on an infield single, not really worth showing. And then taking off for second, he swipes the base with a good jump. His 3rd stolen base of the year. With Starks in scoring position, they're still not going to bring him home, however, as the out is thrown at first, and San Antonio did get the win. A shutout victory by a score of 6-0 over Corpus Christi. Not bad. Ends the losing streak. Now can we create a little winning streak here? Starks batting well in this series, a home run, a triple, 4 RBIs. And with us down 1-0 in the first inning, here's a knuckle curve that Starks hits onto short, and they make the play. But that knuckle curve was really giving Jordan some issues here. There it is, as we're out in front that time. We fall behind early, make it a 2-strike count. And then in the dirt, the knuckle curve again. Great athletic play there by the catcher, and a good throw. On to the 6th. And the slider gets in this time for a strikeout. So an 0-for-3 beginning, hit streak on the line. And quite a situation here. 3-0 Corpus Christi, but bases loaded with 1 down for Starks. And some wild pitching here got him ahead in the count. With it 2-1. Outside now 3-1. The ball is in Starks' court. We go showtime. And a dribbler for the catcher, who wisely tags home and throws out Jordan Starks to secure the Corpus Christi win and end the hitting streak for Jordan Starks at the same time. Very disappointing way for it to end, and you know Tulsa fan had to be loving it. Great day to be alive. San Antonio lost and the sun rose this AM. Still though, the numbers for Jordan on the season are unmatched. He has been phenomenal. And he has been much more productive than any other shortstop in the organization. So I wanted to continue on here. However,
a AA manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word.
We hadn't seen a cutscene in a while, and the manager was talking about how great Starks has been and his future.
The word is good. The promising player has been called up to AAA.
Starks finally got the call to AAA El Paso.
News of a call-up, though positive, can also be shocking, its impact taking time to sink in.
I was very conflicted about this because I wanted to continue our AA season.
Having to abandon his team and friends mid-campaign can be distressing to a player, even in his moment of validation.
Here Starks says that he wants to stick around, but still he has been called up. I wanted to see him play in the playoffs, but that's not going to happen.
Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and a new uniform amidst players with whom he is unfamiliar.
Starks is one step closer now to the show, even if that means our time at AA has come to an end.
A AAA manager welcomes a new arrival from AA.
Starks is now with the El Paso Chihuahuas, and he has been welcomed here by manager Clark, and we say thank you.
This prospect showed promise at the AA level.
That would be an understatement, and probably overdue for the way Starks has played throughout this year.
The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
And with that, Jordan Starks is now a member of AAA El Paso in the Padres organization. It's a bit bittersweet because, of course, I've been talking lately about how I like to see Jordan be called up, but to be called up late in the year to a AAA affiliate that is not going to the playoffs, while we could have been in AA headed to the playoffs and still continuing our Tulsa rivalry, instead we're on to El Paso. So a big change for Jordan Starks. What do you guys think? I really didn't think about how much I wanted to stay at AA until we were faced with this situation. But even though we tried telling the manager we wanted to stick around, Jordan gets elevated to AAA. It's a great opportunity for him, and we'll see him in his AAA debut next time. Thank you all for watching this episode in the Jordan Starks Road to the Show. We will be back to live commentary and regular episodes next time. But thank you all for watching, and let me know what do you think about this down below in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the video, and I will see you all next episode. Have a great day.